What's going on, everybody? Welcome back down the Barbarian Bar. You ever have one of those days? Well, I think my mailman had one of those days because look what he did to my box. We got something from Vosteed here. This is the Corgi Pup, the smaller version of the larger version of the pup. Obviously, Mike. Well, the mailman did me a little favor here. Made it easy to get into that box. What a jerk. There's the pouch, there's the warranty instructions, yada, yada, yada. You know, stay sharp, stay well. This is good, but we don't need that now here. Of course, support Vosteed.com absolutely all day, every day, baby. And you know what, we got ourselves a Corgi Pup sticker. Man, I don't know what it is, but I love that little guy. It's cool. Anyways, get on with it. You guys are just here to see the knife. Anyways, let's go ahead and open her up here and take a look what we got inside here. All right, there it is. Yeah, baby. Oh, one thing I want to quick say here. You guys haven't got one of these from Vosteed. I like that they throw a little Ranger eye in there. Obviously, I throw mine on the pouch over here. You know, something just really kind of cool. If you haven't seen this, it's pretty cool. I got this last year from Vosteed. Anyways, once again, you're here to see the knife. I know it. I get it. I get excited what's in the package. As always, gotta have the Vosteed cloth microfiber to keep the blade nice and clean. Well, let's take a look here. Oh, wow. A lot smaller than I thought that would be. Okay. Looks like what you got here. Nice little handle. Man, it is a lot smaller than I thought it would be here. Okay, I'm okay with that though. Ooh, all right. Very utilitarian blade shape. A little dirty here. Let's take advantage of this and clean it off just a little bit here because we're on camera. You gotta look good, knife. Come on, gotta look your best. Gotta look your best. Got the Trek lock. Got a back flipper, a front flipper. Oops, I failed that one. Let me just try it again. Front flipper, a little small. I'm not used to the size of that. Okay, you can use the Trek lock to open it up. Yep, sure can, sure can. Deep carry pocket clip could be just a little bit deeper, I would think. I bet you if you were to put that right up there and repurpose that, that would probably be better. But then again, maybe. I don't know. I guess, what are you guys' thoughts? Drop it on the comments. What do you think? If you put that deep carry pocket clip all the way up there, I don't know. Then you wouldn't have anything to grab onto. But anyways, the 14C28N blade steel. Darn good blade steel for what you're getting out of this here. $59. G10 scales. It is reversible for your lefties. Although the button or Trek lock is only on one side. So, of course, if you are left-handed, sure, just use your index finger. Gosh, I can't get that on there. Let me try it again. Let me take two. Boom, there we go, left-handed. Use your index finger instead of your thumb if you're left-handed. Awesome. So, G10, 14C28N blade steel. What are your thoughts here? This thing is pretty cool. It's like the size of like a Bic lighter. Like if I had this in my pocket, nobody would even think that that was a knife. They'd probably say, is that a lighter with a pocket clip? Pretty cool. Obviously a fan of the orange. I like that a lot. First off, blade length is 2.37 inches or 60.2 millimeters. So it is very small. You're looking at 5.93 inches. The blade width, you're looking at a 0.84 inches. The blade thickness, very slicey looking blade if you ask me here. The thickness of that, we're looking at 0.118 inches. Very slicey blade there. 14C28N blade steel. Just a good all-around, I don't even want to call it a budget-friendly blade steel, but it's a blade steel that definitely, you know, is flooding the market right now. And I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. It's a blade steel that is probably pretty affordable to use. At the same time though, it's a good blade steel. Doesn't rust very well. I've been using it quite a bit on a couple other knives here. My work knife, I call this my work knife. This is the knife I use quite a bit. 14C28N blade steel as well. It takes an edge like crazy, and it's a very good user. This has been my go-to work knife lately. But anyways, let's go back to the Vosteed Corgi Pup again. Sorry about that. I get excited. One thing I do want to mention, it is kind of hard to know exactly which side to go on because they, you know, it's very symmetrical. Just remember, pocket clip goes where your finger is if you're right-handed, and you'll never miss. Blade shape is very utilitarian. This is pretty much, in my opinion, a standard blade shape. You do a lot of things here because it's got a belly in there, which is drop point. The size of the actual handle is 3.56 inches or 90.40 millimeters. Very good size, of course. The width of the handle this way, you're looking at 0.92 inches, so it's just under an inch. And then the width of it itself here is going to be 0.472. Let's just call it a ½ inch because it's so close. So you can see the size of it is very small, but that's okay. This isn't going to be like, you know, going out to the woods and surviving with this. This is going to be your everyday carry knife. You know, very easy to carry, and it's very light here. What is the weight of that here? 3.06 ounces. Man, that is light. Okay, I'm cool with that. I like the light weight knife, of course. It should be for the size of it. The jimping all around each corner, very cool. It just works. I like that. So the jimping works here if you want to hold it, but I kind of wish there was some jimping on there, but it's nice and clean. That blade is nice and clean up there. So, you know, you're not going to be striking any ferro rods, but once again, this isn't a camping knife. This is an everyday carry knife. You know, maybe you want to open up some Amazon boxes, whatever, open up some letters. Man, those scrubbies. Good. Track lock is on track. Holding in the track lock, those are titanium silver, of course. I like this little guy. Let's compare it up against a couple other knives here. So, of course, since we're talking about the pup, well, let's bring in the big boy. Ah, there we go. Very nice size. So there you go. There's a comparison to the large one versus the small one. Gosh, they're really close here. It's literally just shrunk down, although, yeah, it's literally just shrunk down, shortened, I should say. Good size. Let's bring in here another one, of course, my favorite, the Vosteed Raccoon. And, you know, we're talking, you know, smaller knives. Let's pull in the Vosteed Raccoon Cub. Okay, comparing it to size here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Go ahead and get that out of the way here. Maybe some other brands and knives you guys like here. Here's a Benchmade Bug Out. So compare it in size there. What's another size knife that I would think would be good here? A Spyderco Para 3. Not too much smaller, but quite a bit. When you look at the blade, definitely smaller. But you know, like I said, this is an everyday carry knife. Here's a Demco 8020.5. You know, looking at it, not too shabby of a size. Definitely going to be smaller, but like I said, that's what this knife is for. Knife is not going to be your survival, you know, knife at all. But pretty nice little knife here. What are you guys thinking of the Vosteed Corgi Pup? I like it. Like I said, let me just pause right here, see if I can find a little lighter. There it is. I knew I had one. All right. So as I said here, somebody could think that it's the size of a Bic lighter, because there you go. You know, very similar in size. Basically, it's the size of a Bic lighter, a little bit longer, with a pocket clip. Let's just see how it cuts here. Short little blade. There we go. Does it cut? Yeah, of course it does. It's brand new. Of course it cuts. But the real question is, Mike, when you cut with it, how did it feel in hand? Because that's really what matters. Well, it felt like it. I'm kind of expected to. A little utilitarian, you know, style knife. You know, it's nothing big. Of course, I do wear size extra large mechanics gloves, if that gives you any example how big my gloves are, or my hands, you know, so you can kind of see. If I hold it in there and I'm going to work with it, there you go. Is it a 4-finger knife? No, it's gosh, it's like right in between there. I mean, it's definitely not fully 3. It's not fully 4. Man, there we go. So when you're using it, you know, just remember it's a smaller knife. But hey, that's pretty great. I don't know, Vosteed Corgi Pup, what do you guys think here? I'm a fan of it, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna be carrying this a little bit here, checking out here. Make sure to stop back and kind of see how I really think about it long term. You know, Corgi Pup, thank you Vosteed for letting me check it out here. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day, and make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler.